African Americans built capitalism in the same way that potatoes built McDonald's. The United States was 90+%, in my opinion, of course, white, almost for the totality of its existence. And you're going to tell me that this tiny group of people are the ones who made it great? Fuck off. It's my blood and sweat of my relatives that made that happen.
Now, every now and again, I got to get on my black shit, right? Because we got another cracker jackass motherfucker talking out his ass, talking about blacks didn't build America. That might be true in some sense, right? We didn't physically build every part of this infrastructure of this country, jackass. But considering that slavery, the wealth and resources that was garnered from it, the South benefited. You don't have to pay a workforce. You're pocketing 100% of the money. Where you think the bread went? This is the idiocracy of some white people, the audacity, the gall, the nerve. They believed that black people was just slaves and none of those slave gains had anything to do with the infrastructure. Yeah, like no sales of tobacco that were farmed because of slaves. No cotton, no orchard farms, no grape fields, the railroad system. Do you think the metal just got there on the ground? No, sir, it was slaves putting that shit down, right? Now, whether they were held at gunpoint or they were being forced, it still got done. And eventually some white people and even Asians joined in. But initially, John Henry is a story about a black slave, which is based off a real black person. I don't see them making stories about an Asian motherfucker laying down train tracks. I've never heard of no story about a white person working on a railroad. I'm sure there were, right? Later on, probably in the 1900s, but not in the 1800s. So this is another dumb, ignorant white person that just does not know history, and they believe that white men did everything. Now, were there white workers? Yes. Were there Polish workers? Yes. There were Europeans, sir. They entered through Ellis Island and all between the 1900s. So I'm not discounting that, but you're not going to discount my ancestors like they wasn't being worked to the bone for 300 years, right? So I just found this shit hilarious. I figure I'd comment on it because it shows another white man with dumb white man syndrome. If you don't know what that is, listen to my podcast. Links down below. In any event, if you like this episode, I don't even think I'm going to do an ending. There's no conclusion. Just follow me, motherfuckers.
No one's ready.